So I just want to start off by saying this video is probably not going to be very funny because I have some things that I really need to say in regards to the last video I posted. But other than that, I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's HeyoDamo, and I very recently posted a video called Why I Hate Vegetarians. Now, I don't hate vegetarians at all. That's the first thing I need to say. At all. I have no hate towards people who choose to be vegetarian or vegan. The video is actually about vegetarians and vegans who try and force their beliefs on other people and try and make them feel bad about themselves because they're not doing the same thing as the vegetarians and vegans have chosen to do. So really, I just hate assholes. I feel like the last video I made really needed to focus more on that fact, and unfortunately, I did not do a good job of clarifying. As I did say in the other video though, I have tons of vegan and vegetarian friends, and I'm friends with them because they don't force their lifestyle upon me, nor do they make me feel bad for having a different lifestyle. And that's the only issue I have with certain vegetarians and vegans. Other than that, I don't care. In fact, I actually wish that I was a bit of a stronger person because I do realize that being vegetarian/vegan is generally better for the earth, but unfortunately, I'm a little bit too weak-willed to give up my pleasures such as eating meat, plus the fact that I am iron deficient, and I just like meat. You can call me an asshole for saying that's my reason to not be vegetarian if you like, but honestly, you know what's funny though, the reaction to my last video actually proved my point, as I had several people start attacking me, not because they thought I was hating on vegetarians, not because they misunderstood me, but purely for the fact that I eat meat. Way to ruin your cause for everyone else. Someone even went so far as to tweet me and say, if you expose the shitty things you do publicly, you should expect a reaction, stop acting like a victim. She's literally referring to the fact that I have meat in my diet. The fact that my diet consists of meat as well as other things makes me a bad person. That's the problem I have, not with vegetarians, as I said before, just with assholes who happen to be vegetarians and think that their way is the only way and anyone who doesn't follow their way is immediately Satan. That being said, vegetarians and vegans aren't the only ones responsible for this, because a lot of meat eaters will try and force vegetarians and vegans into their way of thinking as well and be like, I don't get it, this is dumb, you're doing it for attention. That's not okay either. Those people are just as much of an asshole as any vegetarian or vegan who tries to make you feel bad for your choices. Honestly, my real point is I don't understand why people can't be happy with the choice they've made and leave everyone else alone. Yes, I'm fine with spreading awareness, yes, I'm fine with informing people, but there's a difference between informing and attacking. It's the people that just clearly aren't happy with themselves, so they have to try and change other people, and there's no reasoning with them. That's what I have a problem with. So I'm incredibly sorry if you're a reasonable person who happens to be vegetarian or vegan and I have offended you. I have nothing wrong with your lifestyle choice, I have nothing wrong with your diet. In fact, I respect it. I respect what you are doing for yourself and the world. Hold on, yeah, there we go, okay. But if I have said I'm not interested and someone continues to attack me with facts and make me feel like a bad person, I don't want any part of it. I really don't, and that was the point of the last video. I'm sorry it got confused, but there's just so much unnecessary drama. I have another 10 minutes to get ready for work. How do I wrap this up? Just a summary to be extra clear. Last video was called Why I Hate Vegetarians. That was a clickbait title. If you watch the video, hopefully you would understand I hate vegetarians that try and force their opinions, lifestyle, diet, whatever, on other people and make them feel bad for it. Some people misunderstood me, thought I hated all vegetarians, which is not the case by any means, and others did understand me, but then continued to attack me purely because I eat meat. So that kind of proved my point. This video right here is an apology to anyone I have wrongly offended. I'm sure you're all lovely people and I didn't mean to. I'm sure the people who try and force their lifestyle on other people are lovely as well. They're just going about it the wrong way. All that being said, I am open to having discussions with people in the comments, but if it turns into some sort of preachy, putting people down because they eat meat shit again, I will just delete the thread. It's not that hard. For the last time, sorry if the previous video offended. Hopefully this one cleared it up. If you still have any issues, please comment so we can work it out, but at the same time, make sure replies are enabled, because I can't reply if they're not. So we're not really gonna go anywhere with that, are we? I hope this cleared some things up. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which hopefully will not cause as much drama. Fuck